How did you get involved in affiliate marketing, actually? How much did you invest at the start? Do you think $2,000 is enough to start now? Would you consider yourself as a businessman or an affiliate marketer? What goes first? 5 businesses, let's rank them by profitability. The first one, obviously, that is your arbitrage business.
That is the top 80%. Honestly, there's nothing as sweet as black hat money.
Does your blog generate you more than $100,000 profit annually?
Oh, yes.
More than $300,000?
Yes, more than 3.
Can we say it's close to 1 million?
I'm super successful. Like, that's why I own 3 houses and I have nice cars and we travel anywhere we want to go. So I mined a ton of Bitcoin.
And have you sold them? Or
yeah, I sold them at 20,000, but I still have some.
No way.
Basically, what I'm willing to provide is 1 hour consulting with me starts at $2,000. For example, to build a push network, like a push notification traffic source, you run stuff like
what the push traffic exactly is and how it works, I'm going to show you right now. For that we go to Mega Push, which is the first push notification network with incredible amount of traffic, and I just show you how to set up a campaign there. It's very simple. First, campaign name, just test in my case will really do. Then you need to paste a link to your landing page or an offer. In my case it will be our interview on YouTube. Title, that is how our notification message will be titled. Attila interview in my case. Message goes after. I'm just putting continue to watch. That is my call to action. Image, the main part of our notification, so make sure to choose something that attracts attention. Icon is a small picture next to your message, good to put your logo for example. So, targeting, I'm in Jamaica right now, so the cost per click starts at 1/10 of a cent. Device, desktop, OS, Mac, you can also specify time range, IP range, more options are available. And here is what we have got. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now we are waiting our notification to be approved. The good thing about Mega Push is that they have their moderation process going on 24/7 and it usually approved very fast. Try it out, as Mega Push also gives 15% bonus on your first top up, which simply means free traffic. Here you go, that's how our push notification looks like, and we continue to watch our interview. Enjoy.
What do you like the most about affiliate marketing?
I like the freedom, you know? The freedom of being able to work from anywhere in the world, you know? Like, especially with what's going on now with employees too, that, you know, people are moving all over the place, especially here in Europe. You cannot find enough talented people in one city. So you hire online, so you have your team members all over the place, which means that you're not even tied down to an office where you have to go in to have a meeting with them. You can just call them up on Skype, you know, or whatever, on Telegram and see what's up kind of thing.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
That is the thing about affiliate
yeah,
marketing.
like we went to Legoland, you know, and Legoland would open at 10 o'clock in the morning. Just now, we were there in Germany. And I'd wake up, you know, at 7 usually. I would jump on the laptop, check, you know, stats and what's going on, delegate work, and then I would be free after that. And if there was some urgent matter, then I'd check my phone and then I'd reply, you know.
Make some calls. And
that's affiliate marketing. You can be free, you know. Plus, you can make lots of money, of course. Yeah.
One of your recent posts you wrote, "For us, bizarre and shocking has always worked best. That's why if you do off marketing, things like, oh my god, she died, are killing it." And I'm just wondering, who died in your headlines?
Well, always the popular celebrities die, you know, in the particular country. I don't know who they are because my team does it, but basically what we do is we find who the popular celebs are and then we split test them, you know. Like the step one, what we do is we go on Google and we type in their name with quotation marks and we see how many search results they have. and we pick based on that criteria. And after that, we run a test, with the tracker. We split test different landers and angles and see which one gets the most buzz, and then we go with that. So that's how we pick.
And what happens next? Someone died, and what's the flow?
Well, the flow, you just get the cheap click, and then someone dies, and then their families in shock and stuff like that. Like, there's different angles depending on the country, like there's no per se. What you're going for is the shocking value to get the cheap click, and it depends on the offer. Like, if you're running different kind of offers, sometimes all you need is the click. Like, for example, to build a push network, like a push notification traffic source, you run stuff like "she died" because you want the cheap to be super click and for it to go viral, because the more people share it and comment and like on Facebook, the more, engagement it has, and the lower the CPC is going to be, because there's going to be a lot of organic.
And to do that, what kind of clocker do you use? Do you have in-house solution, or?
Well, what we use is, I work with No IP Fraud. You guys probably heard about it.
Yeah.
And before that, we used to work with Just Cloak It. And now there's a new guy on the block, which is really good. It has, because No IP Fraud and Just Cloak It have different features. And this Lead Cloak, the newest one we started using a couple months ago, actually has all of those features in one at a better price. So we're just using that. It's called Lead Cloak.
Lead Cloak. Is it widely available, or that is a private solution?
No, it's a brand new solution. A guy in India created, actually, based on the feedback, and the how do you say, the weaknesses of these other two. So it's actually a really good solution, and a lot of new affiliates.
How much does it cost monthly, or?
I have no idea.
Okay.
We get a special deal. So.
Is it the pricing is based on volume?
Yeah, definitely. It's based on volume.
Let's talk White Hat a little bit. I know that you mostly now work with lead generation kind of thing.
That's right, yes.
Can you give me an example? What kind of leads you generate?
Like, for example, flight delay insurance, educational leads for universities. We were doing solar, pretty good, like solar lead generation. And solar was really awesome because there was a trick to making it work. Like, you had to use zip ranges in the different countries. The different states in the US, to make it work. Because if you targeted broad and all that stuff, they didn't have coverage. So even though, people wanted it, you couldn't get the lead because there was nobody to install it. So that was one of the tricks. Unfortunately, when Sun City or whatever the Tesla company for solar installs cut the marketing budget, then solar payouts went down, so the fun ended. But there's always endless opportunities for lead gen.
What is average payout for this kind of offers, like for solar panels, for example?
$15 to $37 per lead, basically.
And what ROI do you see in the average on those kind of offers?
Well, on volume, in White Hat, 50%.
50%?
Yeah, nothing like Black Hat, but that's life, You don't have to worry about being banned, so it works for us.
And how many leads do you generate daily?
Well, it depends, right? I don't know, couple of hundred when they're expensive leads and stuff like that. Sometimes a dozen. It depends what the buyers can, take, because when you do lead generation, it's different from Black Hat. They have a, quota on how much they need to fill, or how much they can service, or how much they can take, or they want per day. You cannot send them unlimited leads, because let's say that you flood them with leads. Leads are only good when they're warm. So if I send them 1,000 leads of some person that wants to buy, I don't know, a new swimming pool or something like that, they're not going to get around to calling them. And if you call them a day later, then the leads are going to lose interest,
But are you capable of generating 1,000 leads?
Of course, if there's a buyer, we can generate unlimited leads, basically, as long as we're making money. That's how it works, right?
Are there any affiliate networks focusing on this kind of offers? How do you find offers?
How do we find offers? Usually, I'm always hit up with affiliate, managers every single day, wanting us to run their stuff, and that's how we find offers. But one of the best ways to evaluate if there are any offers for a vertical is to go on offerwall.com or odigger.com. These two sites is what I was always using, what we still use, to get a feel for a market, to jump up and see if there's any cool offers. Also, when you do lead gen, you're grabbing their emails. So what you can do is you can follow up with email sequences and do email marketing because it's free. And for that, ClickBank and JVZoo and stuff like that works really good to include in email, like info products and stuff like that. So we like to do that as well.
So do you know any affiliate network which is focusing on lead gen kind of offers?
No, I don't. No.
Okay. And what about accounts? Do you still get them banned or?
They ban you even for white hats, sadly. The problem is that Facebook is so sensitive, and ever since they had that, that hearing by the government, that investigation, they seem to have dialed up their sensitiveness like even higher. And Google was always crazy, like ban crazy. And it doesn't matter even if you don't ban something. Like I had an account banned for a gardener, like a gardening company that cuts someone's lawn, and they said that we don't support your business model. We also had one of our own accounts banned for my other company, which is wholesale WordPress sites. And they told me, we don't support your business model. I'm like, what, you don't support, design companies? Like, no, we don't support your business model. Like, they keep cut and pasting the same canned message over and over and over. And it's so annoying. Like, it's the worst thing.
If you had to start everything again from the scratch, would you go black hat or white hat now?
Oh, man. Honestly, there's nothing as sweet as black hat money. And it allows you to make tons of money fast. But the problem is today you need lots more money to make black hat work just because accounts cost a lot. You get banned really fast, so you lose all the money that you invested to warm an account. So if I was to start today at 35 years old, I would probably make an agency or just make some kind of educational course, because as sad as it is today, and the reason why there's so many gurus popping up, with fake screenshots and everything, is because now everybody wants to get into affiliate marketing, and they know this. So, they see a bunch of Lambos and they see nice watches and they see, like big screenshots with huge revenues, and right away, like, teach me. And then these people say, okay, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, give me the money and I'll teach you. And then what they do is they take a course by a legendary internet marketer that knows what they are doing. And they watch the course, and then an hour later they contact, okay, this is how you set up a campaign, So they basically rehash and reteach what they learn and charge people for it. So
do you personally coach people?
I don't coach. I really don't like to coach and have classroom and tell everybody the same thing, because affiliate marketing and is so personalized, that you cannot teach the same working stuff to 100 or 200 or 500 people, because it's going to die overnight. So what I like to do is work one-on-one with people and do consulting. And that's when they come to me and they say, okay, I'm struggling with black hat. I'm sick of it. I don't want to do it anymore. What can I do, to progress?
And can you tell me how much is your personal one-to-one coaching?
Well, it depends on what they want to do, it starts at $2,000 per hour, basically, for one-on-one coaching. But usually people take $5,000 package, and then I work with them, not for 1 hour, but I work with them for usually 5 to 10 hours to get something going. But even then, if people, talk to me, talking is just one thing. They have to take action. They have to decide and, write it in stone. Okay, I'm going to change my path. I'm going to do e-com, and that's all I'm going to focus on. I'm going to build a brand. Attila's going to help me, and then I help them. And if they don't do any of the stuff we discussed, then they're not going to get from 1 to 2, They're going to be stuck at nothing. So it's pointless. It all depends on them, What I'm there for is like a partner who doesn't take a cut of the profits. They pay me a fee, and then I help them and guide them. And if they're stuck, then I offer another perspective, which a lot of times I wish I personally had. But sadly, not a lot of people do this kind of consulting. Most of them just teach you how to scale or how to do e-com based on stuff that they read. And not actual stuff that can help you make more money for real, you know, just bullshit concepts and stuff.
Do you think if there is any course out there worth trying, worth taking about affiliate marketing?
Well, for courses, all course is good, but it all depends on the level of your knowledge, right? I believe that from every kind of course, there's going to be a few takeaways. So there's no such thing as bad a course, you know what I mean? Like there's always a good course, but people expect that if they take a course, then they're going to make $1 million, and it's not like that, you know? So we took the tour with my son and my dad like a couple months ago, and it was amazing. Like, did you know that they have actually cigar holders inside?
Cigar hole for the parliamentarians.
Yeah, like next to every meeting room, you come out and there's huge stacks of cigar holders.
Wow.
And they're numbered, right? Because they weren't allowed to smoke inside, so they would have to leave their cigars outside. And it's made of gold, like all the cigar holders. So there's so many racks of cigar holders everywhere. That was the most amazing thing inside.
I also read that that is one of the biggest parliament in the world. Is that true?
I don't know.
They're one of the biggest buildings.
I'm an affiliate marketer, not a tour guide.
That's huge anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move forward.
There's the Halászbástya up there, you see. I was showing you that. And there's a lookout right there, and you can see the parliament from the other side direct. Like,
Nice.
it's really amazing. Like, when we decided last minute to move to Hungary, first we had to come to the school to audition. And when we came to audition, we came to audition my son at the school to see if they'll, you know, accept him into the school. And we had to sleep here overnight because they didn't give the results right away, but the next. So we booked a room right there in the hotel, like one of the executive suites, and I have a picture of me, you know, working, and have my feet up, and I have the parliament in my window, and that's taken from right there, from the Hilton Hotel, and here's the parliament. So it has the most amazing views, you know, that place.
That's what affiliate marketing allows you to do.
Yeah, exactly. Work from anywhere.
So, Attila, 2 years ago you moved to Budapest, am I correct?
That's right, yes.
All right, and just tell me why Budapest. I presume that you can live in any place. And
One of the reasons is because we're of Hungarian heritage. So my wife and I, even though we were born in Serbia, we're Hungarian because the part in Serbia where we were born, and most part of Vojvodina, that's like the territory of Serbia, used to be part of Austro-Hungary, which was a massive country. And during the Trianon Pact, they moved back the borders. So we became part of Yugoslavia back then, and now it's Serbia today. So when we were picking where to move, we wanted a place where we can, you know, enjoy our culture, Hungarian, and also provide our kids the option to speak and learn English and grow up so that they speak 2 languages.
So is it easier here than in Serbia? Like, can't you learn English in Serbia?
You could, but you'd have to move to Belgrade, and we were living in a tiny town, you know, so they didn't have any international schools. Plus, the focus there is speaking Serbian, you know, and I would prefer that my kids speak English and Hungarian.
So what languages can you speak?
Well, I can speak Hungarian, Serbian, and Croatian, and English, obviously.
All right, good for languages. Yeah, it's good for you. And what makes this city cool for you?
Oh, what I love about Budapest is you can get anything you want anytime, you know. It's really like American city in a way that everything's available, and you can hop on an airplane and be anywhere really fast, and for pretty cheap too, like all over Europe, or you can go direct with direct flights to Asia and things like that, and also to America. So it's really central to a lot of things. Plus, it's really a good place for kids to grow up because there's a lot of cultures here. You know, it's extremely multicultural here in Budapest. So you can, you know, try Japanese food, or you can try Russian food. You can try Mongolian food, anything basically.
What is the population of Budapest?
I have no idea. Wikipedia knows.
Well, it looks to be...
I don't know, let's check.
It seems to be like 2 million.
I'm going to Google it really quickly.
It.
I'm not a tour guide of the city, so, you know, your guess is as good as mine. Let's see, Budapest population. All right. 1.75
Oh, that's big enough.
million.
Yeah.
Like Vienna is 1.8 million and Prague is 1.2. So
That's even bigger. And do you know if affiliate community big here? Is there any?
no, there
affiliate?
isn't. No, there's only like a couple guys, but they're not really, here and there.
All right. And in Serbia, is it bigger?
I know more affiliates in Serbia than in Hungary, actually. Yeah.
But you host kind of, what was it? Not a conference, but a mastermind.
Yeah, we hosted a mastermind here, and we had one Hungarian guy attend, and the 30 other people, they came from all over the world, So
Just only
it was really funny.
Two Hungarians, including you. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, my bad. We actually had 2 Hungarians plus me and Dora attend, so we had total 4 Hungarians. Like we had FB Queen and myself.
Is she also Hungarian?
Yeah, she's also Hungarian.
Oh, right. I didn't know
Facebook
that.
Queen, yeah.
She lives in the States, right?
Yeah, she's in LA right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, she's a good friend of my wife's and everything. So.
And your wife is also like kind of affiliate.
Well, yeah, she helps
She's
out.
involved.
Yeah.
All right. And what is your favorite place in Budapest? Where would you like to go?
My
When you
favorite
have
place.
time, yeah, to just walk with your kids and so on.
We like to go to the zoo, which is right here actually that way. Like it's really close by. We love to go to the zoo because it's super awesome way to spend time with the kids. And there's also, a lot of festivals and stuff where they close this Andrássy down and they put out like these little booths and stuff and they have performance and everything. So this thing is all closed down and you can walk through the whole thing.
I guess it's beautiful on Christmas time.
And the Christmas festival that's in the center on Vörösmarty tér, it's going to be opening soon if it didn't yet. Winter time is awesome to go drink like mulled wine, which is amazing.
Oh yeah, I like it.
It's so good.
Do you like wine in general?
Yes, I'm a wine guy. Beer is secondary, but I prefer
And
wine.
what about wine in Hungary? I also heard that you have.
Oh, they have a
some
huge
good
one, like
local
from
wine.
Agar, yeah.
Yeah, will we probably try it tonight?
Yeah, we should.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. Okay, let's talk business now. Let's rank all your, let's first list all your existing businesses. I'm going to name you those that I'm aware of. So you have Banners and Landers.
That's right.
You also have
Ingel-Soros.
Yeah. Your arbitrage team.
Yes.
Then what? That's it? Or
No, I also have transy.com.
what? Oh, your blog. I forgot to mention.
And my blog, of
iAmAttila.
course, yes.
And the one that you mentioned, what is that?
Transy.com. Transey.
Can you tell me a little bit more because I've never
It's
heard
a
of
translation service by native speakers, basically. So we have
okay.
contracts with speakers from the top.
Yeah, you wrote about
yeah.
it in you recommended it in your
Yeah,
recent post, and I
exactly.
sent it over to guys. Yeah, it
So
goes
it's
viral
50% cheaper than 1 hour translations. It's still in beta, like it's been in beta for a year now or 2 years, and we just do good work and native translations that are 100% accurate.
So 5 businesses. Let's rank them by profitability. The first one, obviously, that is your arbitrage business.
That is
right?
the top 80%.
80% of your income is generated.
Yes.
Okay. What would be the second?
Banners and Landers.
And what is the monthly revenue that you see
On Banners and Landers, we are a little bit over 100,000.
100,000 revenue.
Yeah, like it's $1 million company, and I never imagined it would be.
And the third one?
The third one is going to be my blog, which is growing at an exponential rate, like really fast. So it might, be bigger than Banners Landers. Who knows?
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit more about your blog. So, but now I want to focus on business. Can you remember how many businesses have you had in your life overall?
Well, the good news is that I didn't have 1 million, like a lot of businesses. Instead, I just stuck by many, when I was 15 years old, I owned Vilic New Media, like a web design company. And after that, I owned an event planning company called Evolve Events. And after that, I started my copywriting company, Content Pimp, which is still alive today, but it doesn't have that many clients because I started that when I got into SEO and adult blog building. and people saw, like how I write, and they asked like, can you write for me, and then I started, and I ballooned, I had the top of the peak of its success. I had 54 full-time writers, it was a lot, and on average every single one was writing 3,000 words per day. So that's, if we just bulk it, that's 150,000 words per day being written, every single day. And I was able to build my first house in Serbia from my writing company, and from SEO traffic.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that still exists?
It still does, but we still have some clients who've been around forever. But most of the guys that used to order don't order because they can't make blogs anymore. They can't rank them anymore, so things change.
So that's another business that makes it 6 total.
Yeah, but it's such a tiny speck these days that I don't even count it. But
okay,
that's how it went. Yeah, and then then I was doing SEO, and then I got into paid, and I created banners and landers, and then I created Anglesaurus, and then I created Transy, because I saw a need. People are complaining like, oh my God, 1 hour translation charges 10 cents per word to translate text. I was like, and I looked around and I saw, an opportunity, and I was like, fuck, we can do it for half, So that's how that one was born. Anglesaurus was because I had to hire really creative people to help me with different perspectives for campaigns. Because usually when I start a campaign, I come up with the idea, and then I ask them like, okay, how would you promote this product? And then they come up with an idea. And then cool. I had these extra people, and to run lean, like there's a kick-ass book that I read called The Lean Startup. And that one taught me basically that no matter what I do, try and run it lean so that it runs itself.
Yeah,
so
I read that book. It's a cool book.
Yeah, it's a really good book. It's one of my and I practice what they preach, basically. Like, it goes back to what I said earlier, that if you don't follow tips and take action, nothing's going to change. And in this book, it said, it taught some great lessons on how to run lean, and I implemented it. And that's why I have banners, landers, to pay for the salaries of my design staff and my coders and all that stuff. I have Anglesaurus to pay for my creative people, and I have Transy to pay for our translators, so.
And those businesses are not only paying, but they also profitable.
Yeah, exactly. But I started them with not the goal to profit, My blog wasn't like... my blog wasn't created as a long sales funnel to an eventual course that I'm going to drop at a trade show, like at a conference, that now I have a course, buy it. My blog was created for me to remember, what I'm doing, and writing notes and my opinions. Because if you read the first post, it's like, damn, I hate this. It sucks, I can't believe it, and it's true. Like, it's me, it's 100%. And the same thing with my businesses. I started them to take care of the salaries of people. And in the process, a lot of people loved what we do, and it grew and it grew, and it's making tons of money, so.
And what was your most unsuccessful business?
Like doing rave parties in Serbia, for sure.
I also read that you had plans to launch kind of a customer service company for guys who are doing e-commerce. Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I wanted to...
Because I really like the idea.
The idea was good, but it hit a roadblock. For some reason, people are so overly sensitive about their e-commerce stores. Like, oh my God, he's gonna know who our customers are or what niche we're in. That there was very little interest for me to continue and build out the company. Like, we did test marketing,
Did you invest in that?
Not really. Like, I had, two, 3 CS reps who were doing it for me when I was trying Shopify and playing with it. And again, lean startup mentality came into play. Like, let's try and get someone else to pay their salary, not me. So for me, they work for free, And that's why I made CS reps. And it didn't work out because a lot of people, don't want to get you involved in their store because they're paranoid that, oh my God, I'm going to steal their campaigns. Like, they don't understand that I cannot do everything, and I focus on few things, and that's why I'm successful, is because I don't jump around, and that's a key to success, not jumping around, So.
But that customer part of the business, that part when you had to deal with customers, That's what you didn't like about e-commerce, right?
Yeah, like the worst thing I didn't. Okay, e-commerce is good if you have your own product, a branded product, and you have the product in the country that the customer is or very close to it. If you're drop shipping from China and your customer is in the US, you're going to have problem from day one because the customers are so spoiled in the US thanks to Amazon and these big players that when they order, expect it overnight or in 2-3 days, and that's it. They don't want to wait 3-4 weeks, you know. Like AliExpress says that, oh, with ePacket, you know, rest in peace. With ePacket, you can have it in 2 weeks. That is too much, you know. And add on top of the prep, like they take 5 days to take and package the thing and get it out, like usually on AliExpress. It's too much. So you cannot build a brand that way because of the rising CPM costs. Unfortunately, you cannot make money on the front end. It has to be all the back end. But if you have pissed off customers from the beginning, there's no way in hell you can build up the back end. So that's why drop shipping from China, AliExpress, that is long dead, you know, like it was burned, tons of bad experiences. It's not how you build an online store.
So you're not going to experiment with that
No,
anymore?
I don't like that method. No, absolutely not.
Okay, I wanted to talk about your blog a little bit in details.
Okay.
Can you tell me why do you really write it now? You already mentioned that you started it just to remember things, but now it's more like a business. And
why do I write it still?
yeah, is it for money now, or that is
No,
still...
that's just a side effect. Like if I look at all my businesses, money is always the side effect. I never had a plan to make money, and I guess that's why I'm super successful. Like that's why I own 3 houses and I have nice cars and we travel anywhere we want to go, is because I never chase the money. I just chase the passion and the fun. Like I enjoy, like I love writing, you know, like it's a hobby, it's relaxing. Like if I write it down, then I feel like I did something good and I have a way, you know, to be accountable to myself. And people will also ask like, hey, you know, you wrote this, what do you think? You know, so I cannot make stuff up, because if you lie and people ask you, then you're not going to know what the heck you said, you know? So I'm accountable. That's why my blog is 100% honest. You know, it's not made up fancy schmancy and filler crap. It's honest stuff, how it is, what I think in that moment. That's why it'll be that, you know, like a year ago I thought this, but then something happened and it changed. And if people ask me why you wrote that back then, and now it changed, I'll say I'm changing my opinion because of this. You know, it's normal how it is.
Normal, yeah.
People can change their opinion, you know. The same thing, a lot of gurus or celebrities or well-known figures in internet marketing do not, or they're ashamed to admit that they don't know everything. Because of people, when you get up on the pedestal, so to say, they expect you to know everything. And when people ask me, do you know this? I have no problem saying, no, I don't, you know, because I hate bullshitting. I hate when people make shit up. Like, it angers me so much when someone has no clue, tries to be an expert in something. Like, oh my God, I'd rather much say like, fuck, I don't know that, you know, like ask somebody else, you know?
And can you tell me how you actually monetize your blog? You obviously sell ads. What else? Referrals?
We don't really sell ads. Like how it works, the blog and the blog, again, I had no idea how to monetize it, and I didn't start to monetize it. I would link up referral because I knew that you, as an affiliate marketer, you make money with referrals, and I was writing an article, and then after a while, those companies saw, you know, like my article about them, like what runs where, and they say, why the hell don't you join our referral program? Just put in the link and you'll make free money, you know? And even today, I log into some places that I recommended ages ago, and I have a couple $1,000, you know, from like $2 here, $3 there. Like on Amazon, like I did these like reviews of books that I read, like The Lean Startup. And all the couple cents, like every time someone buys it, you get 50 cents or 80 cents or something. But so many people bought it through the link that it ended up like $800 from one book, you know, like that's a mini vacation for a weekend with the family, cool. You know? So that's how the blog works. And then eventually networks started reaching out. and asking like, can we put an article on your blog? And I know that it's of value because I have tons of readers, and when I go to shows, lots of people come and say they love it, and I said, okay, you can, and then this is how much. So sponsored content, you know, where I introduce their service or product.
Well, I heard that promotion post in your blog costs around $2,000.
Yeah, exactly. That's correct. Yeah, that's starting price. The most effective way to advertise on my blog is for you to pay me to write a lengthy case study, because this is going to give value.
And how much for the case study?
Like it's $5,000 and another $5,000 for traffic. So that's $10,000.
All right.
Yeah. And it's the best ROI for any network and any, you know, like traffic source and any kind of SaaS tool, because I'm going to go in like very long, like 4, 5, 6,000 words of actual knowledge that gurus that won't necessarily even know what the hell they're talking about are going to charge, you know, $5,000, $10,000 in a classroom setting to teach it to, I don't know, 20, 30 people, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that knowledge that they teach, give it out for free using that product or brand that the case study is about, you know. So they're going to reap all that benefit, you know, like everyone's going to buy their tool. Everyone's going to sign up on their traffic source or on their network to run their offers. So.
And do you often refuse to advertise certain, you know, services or affiliate networks? Or
all the time.
All the time.
Like I probably turn away 80% because there's so many shady ones. Like some guy who has, let's say, 2K could go out with has offers and just register an account and make his own CPA network and broker deals and be like, hey, come promote my network, I'll pay you 2K. And he would get affiliates and he would collect all the commissions, never pay them and disappear. Like there's tons of shady people. So we always vet. Like if someone wants to advertise, we find out who the heck they are. You know, we look up, do we have, you know, like mutual, you know, contacts and stuff like that, and we really vet them. Like I don't just allow anybody, you know, to advertise, and I prefer to work with the well-known brands that are actually really good. And
so does your blog generate you more than $100,000 profit annually?
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
More than $300,000?
Yes, more than 3.
Even then.
Yeah, it's insane. I can't believe it. Yeah.
Can we say it's close to $1 million?
No, it's close to 500,000. So
profit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is, yeah.
It's crazy considering I didn't start it to make money, right? Like,
very, very nice. Also wanted to briefly, you know, touch crypto. Like 6 months ago, nearly all your posts on Facebook was about crypto, and that where it seemed to me that you are very like passionate and was interested about crypto.
No. Okay, this was actually an inside joke that ran for like 7 months with my really good friend Mark Van Stratum.
Oh no way! Tell me more about it.
Yeah, he wrote a really, really cool book. Just Google his name and you'll see. But him and I knew that it's hype that's fueling the, you know, the drive behind crypto, like things going up, like everybody, like construction workers talking about it. And we thought it was a total joke. So we decided that we're just going to play with the joke, you know, hodl, and use all these stupid words that people are throwing around left, right, and center. And then McAfee, the dude that made the virus scanner, he just said that, oh my God, July 17th, it's going to hit 100,000, you know? And then we decided to just roll with it, you know? And we started it again a little bit because they started, you know, talking crypto and stuff.
But did you actually invest in that?
Well, I started with crypto in 2013 when it was $86 for 1 Bitcoin. And again, I didn't get into crypto to make money, okay? That's I think, a pattern with me. I don't do things for money, you know? I do it for fun. And I was always a computer nerd, and back then, I thought when I learned about how you can use like crazy video cards, like 7990 video cards, NVIDIA's, you know, like Radeon crazy video cards, then I went and I bought 8 of them first. And the computer, like this was back when we were still living in Serbia. And the computer guy at the computer store was like, why do you need so many video cards? Are you opening like an internet cafe? And I'm like, no, I need for money. He's like, what's that? And he's like, oh my God, that's crazy. Why would you spend so much money, you know? So I got my cards and I got these cheap shelves for like $20, you know, those metal ones that you at like a hardware store. and I like duct taped like metal rods, and I put my cards like, you know, like in a row, like tuk 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 tuk, with risers from that came up, and I had rigs making, you know, mining me.
Yeah.
I was mining Litecoin and trading it for Bitcoin. So I mined a ton of Bitcoin.
And have you sold them, or?
Yeah, I sold them at 20,000, but I still have some.
No way. Really?
Yeah. So I went from $86 to 20,000 per Bitcoin, and I had a nice amount.
Well, can I ask you if you had more than 1,000 Bitcoins?
No, I didn't have more than 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
But more than 100?
Well, it was a nice amount.
Okay, decent amount.
Yeah. So,
And what do you think is going to happen next year with crypto?
Bitcoin sucks, okay? And Bitcoin is slow. Like you can never ever adapt it into the real world, because when you pay with Bitcoin, it takes many minutes to confirm the transaction. So imagine
It took me 3 days to buy my first Bitcoin. I swear to God, it took me 3 days to buy my first Bitcoin, and I was like, I just wanted to try it out, and I was like, that is a currency of the future. Like,
yeah, imagine you go to the gas station, you fill up your car, and then they say, sorry, you can't leave until it confirms. And then you're just sitting there for 2 hours, just waiting for it to arrive, you know? Like it's ancient, like the speed. Like now people expect everything now, you know? That's why video on demand is so popular, you know? Like they want movies now. Like you turn on the TV, select the movie that you want, play, done. None of the old school stuff, where you actually had to go to the video store, you know, drive there, spend time browsing and stuff. Like, no, you want it right now, click. Same thing, you know, for payments. That's why credit cards are good, especially like more and more people are using the touch credit card, you know.
Yeah.
And I heard that in Sweden, you don't even have credit cards. You just have some kind of app on your phone, like Samsung Pay, and then you just hold your phone to the
that's the way
terminal.
it works. I use it like Apple Pay and just
Yeah,
bank with
exactly.
your
See
phone.
what I mean? Like that's
What other
it.
coins do you have in your
I have lots of
portfolio?
altcoins, you know, and still I do because I bought them. I always buy, like, it's sort of like investing in venture capital.
Have you
know?
ever participated
In ICOs?
Yeah, in ICOs.
Well, no, because ICOs are just money grabs, you know, like total bullshit, you know.
What is your favorite project then? What is your favorite coin?
Tron was my favorite coin
Why was it?
because it was like nerdy, you know, like there's a movie called Tron, and Neo was my second one.
Cool.
Yeah. Matrix.
That is interesting story. Okay, you know what I'm thinking about? Well, usually the way it goes, in the end of every interview, we give kind of bonus
Okay.
to our viewers.
Yeah.
And I was thinking if it's possible to get your personal kind of 1 hour coaching.
Yeah, of course. So basically what I'm willing to provide is 1 hour consulting with me, where we look at what you're already doing where you're struggling, and then together sit down and come up with an action plan on what you can do to improve and make more money. Starts at $2,000. So I was thinking that for the person that tells me their story, you know, and you know, about their life, how they started in internet marketing, you know, why they want to continue in internet marketing, and how what they're doing is actually helping their friends and their family, I would be willing to select one person from all the stories that are submitted and work with them.
So
you know,
should they just comment on this video on YouTube and you will select the one?
Yeah, I think they should comment, yes.
Cool.
Yeah, and then we can work something
So you
out.
heard it. And I think that is a great opportunity for everyone. So comment on this video, tell your story, and you might be the one who will receive, well, like private coach from Attila, one of the top best affiliates around now. Okay, Attila, thank you very much.
Thank you, it was a
for
pleasure.
all the knowledge that you shared with us. That was very interesting conversation personally
you.
for me, and I hope that will be for everyone who watched this.
I hope so too.
Make sure that you turn on all the notifications, including that bell sign, subscribe to our channel, because we always have the great stuff about affiliate marketing. See you next time.
Cheers.
Man. Yeah, it's going to be epic.